Rockin' the Blues, 101.9 DAWG FM, Joe Walsh and Funk 50. It is 12:34, and my name, Dylan Black. Okay, so better late than never. Catherine Bach joins us right now, and you know, I was going on the air earlier saying if you're going to be stood up by anybody, it may as well be Daisy Duke.
And I am so sorry about that.
But you've been working hard, though.
I have. I actually, we filmed really late last night at Young and the Restless because it was, it was the first day back after 2 weeks, and everybody was like getting in the groove again, and so that's what was going on.
Well, I'm glad you called.
I've really been looking forward to this interview.
Well, we have been looking forward to it as well. We've been talking about it on Facebook and Twitter, and people are getting excited. And can we go back in time just a touch to the days of Dukes of Hazzard and Daisy Duke? And I'm reading that you were actually the one that came up with the concept of the costume that she wore, or you wore, I guess, that drove all the men crazy. I mean,
Dylan, where did you get that pretty voice?
This isn't about me.
Yeah, I know, but you have this really pretty voice. I'm listening to you. I'm kind of like I better drink my coffee. I'm getting all relaxed here.
Okay.
So what? You want to know about what?
I'd love to know about the Daisy Duke outfit, I guess, because that's, I mean, everybody spoke about it, still talking about it all these years later, and you actually came up with the concept of it.
Well, it was so crazy. It was really, I was in survival mode, okay, because the show was made up by a group of guys. You know, it was created by Guy Waldron and his really good friend, Bob Clark, who was a lawyer from Atlanta, Georgia, who also grew up with Guy, was writing it. And this was based on a true story of a family that lived in Hazard, Kentucky. Mm-hmm. And everybody, Bo and Luke and Boss Hogg, believe it or not, and Denver Pyle and the sheriff, they were all real people. With, of course, the names have been changed to protect the people.
Yeah, of course.
But they were all real people in Hazard, Kentucky. The only person that wasn't real, that was a fantasy, was Daisy Duke. Mm-hmm. And so they just went wild. They just put together the girl that they thought, she should be, and who it was, and their favorite fantasies. And Guy Waldron, the creator of the show, the boss, had a huge crush on Dolly Parton, and I think he still does. Mm-hmm. And they both live in Malibu now, so I wonder if they're running into each other, Dolly Parton and Guy Waldron. And she had this album come out, Two Doors Down. They were laughing and having a party, and she was wearing this big wig with a little handkerchief around her head, and she wore a turtleneck, and she had on a poodle skirt and white go-go boots.
Okay.
And he said, that is the epitome of femininity. I want Daisy Duke. That's going to be her costume. That's the way she's going to look.
Okay.
Well, Dolly Parton can carry it off on a picture. You know, anybody can, but to do that in real life every day, when they showed me this outfit they wanted me to wear, just said, you guys, no way. A poodle skirt that's just going to make me look big, and a turtleneck every day? I mean, I don't think so. It's going to be uncomfortable. And wig, why would you cover up my hair? Look at my hair. I mean, I know it's brown, but come on. And white go-go boots. I mean, what does that outfit sound? You're not making any opinion here. Okay. What do you think of that, Dylan?
I think you could have pulled it off. But I think you could have pulled off anything.
So I said, well, that's sweet of you. So then I said, you know what, guys, I understand where you're going with this. Let me please give me a chance. I've sewn my whole entire life and done costumes and theater arts and in college. Please, let me just have a shot at this. I think I know what you want. So I went in and with the shorts on, with some high shoes on, and a little top tied, and they went for it.
The rest is history, as they say.
And then I went, and of course I went in with jeans and cowboy boots and all that, and ran around. I said, see, I can really move in this, and do that. And then, of course, the shorts. And then they had to get it by the censors. So there was this one, Skip Ward, who was our supervising producer, who also, Frisbees. Mm-hmm. He's the man that did all the Frisbee contests with the dogs and everything. Whammo, Frisbee international competitions. He's the man that created all of that. Okay. And he was a wonderful. He passed away. I just have to say that about him. He was also a fighter pilot. Mm-hmm. And he came forward and said, "Let's call him in England. They call nylons. They call them tights, and tights sound like they're really going to cover you up. so let's tell them that we're going to put her in the shorts and in tights. And the censor said, okay, shorts and tights, that sounds, sure, that's no problem. Of course, they found the thinnest pair of nylons that there ever was that they would throw on me once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
When the censors came by, and that was my outfit.
Okay. All right. Well, now we've just spent the whole time talking about your shorts.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
And your voice.
Okay. Quite the interview. But I do want to talk quickly about, all these years later, you got Jessica Simpson. Quickly, though, what do you think about her portrayal of the character in the movie that came out a few years back?
I cannot comment because I did not see it.
You didn't? Okay.
I didn't see it, and I think it's a real tribute to me and to the show that anybody would want to portray us.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I also think that anybody who makes it in show business, good for them.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, for sure.
Right? Because it's not easy. So
Okay.
that's how I feel about it. But I've never met her. I'm sure, she's a great girl.
Well, and all these years later, now you're on The Young and the Restless, Anita Lawson, and you're coming up to a year that you've been on this show now.
I know, and I'm just getting worse. Just wait.
Oh, wow, okay. So Anita's a little bit of a different character than Daisy was.
Daisy was so sweet and honest, and this one is not so
quite
sweet and not so and definitely not honest.
Okay, and we have to plug your Twitter account as well because that's where I spotted you, and you've only been on there for about a month now or so?
Yeah, maybe a month.
And you like connecting with fans on there, like you're very interactive. I'm
having so much fun on my Twitter account, and I'm talking to so many people that I haven't talked to in a long time because I've really been, with both with my whole life, with everything in me. I've been raising my kids and doing all that, and now they're a little older, and I can do some things. I'm having so much fun on Twitter.
All right. Well, Catherine Bach, plug that Twitter account. What's your handle? Do you know it?
Catherine, @ Catherine Bach.
Yeah, that's it. Of course. I think people should connect with you. If people want to chat with Daisy Duke, Catherine Bach, you're a heck of a woman, and it's been so cool to talk to you. You're worth the wait. Anytime, any day. It doesn't matter when.
You never know when I'm going to be in Ottawa, but I'm going to look you up, Dylan.
I'm hoping you do. Thank you so much for joining us, and anytime you want on the show, you've got an open invitation.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, Catherine.
You too.
J-Man has